fantastic evening. An absolute fantastic evening. Happy Friday, everybody. I got some great food that's going to be ready here in I don't know how many minutes, maybe 30, 45 minutes. But welcome back to another stream and happy Shabbat to all the Jews out there. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because I know how many anti-Jewish people watch this channel and expect me to side with them on really anything. If you watch Nick Fuentes, how am I going to side with you? But more or less, this live stream is just going to be a rant and a discussion, and we're going to try to get some people to come into the debate. Happy Friday, Ultra MAGA Arizona. That's what I love to hear, brother. Ultra MAGA Arizona. Hell yeah. Super Ultra MAGA Florida. Well, I'm going to have to hand that award to Florida. I think Florida wins. I'm a little bit biased, though. But there's a lot of news coming out about Anthony Fauci. We had a debate a little bit earlier on. The guy was just a troll. He was just a troll. So, what can you do? What can you do? He wasn't trying to have a serious debate. He just said he's trying to have the most radical perspectives for a political experiment. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. Don't we all love Dr. Fauci? Let me take a little bit of sip of a juice. Just juice, guys. Just juice. We got 5 people in here, though. Can we get 5 likes? And by the way, Jimbo, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're literally like 2 or 3 subscribers away from 36,000 subscribers. On the road to 40,000 subscribers. We're working on our Instagram presence and our TikTok presence. We haven't posted on TikTok or really created an account. It's a little bit difficult over there. For whatever reason, they like liberals a little bit better. They like liberals a little bit better. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Did you give me mod? Here, I'll give you mod right now since you're here. It's easy. You made it nice and easy for me. What do you want? Managing mod or you want standard mod? I'll just give you managing mod. But if you're a mod in here, you have to type a message and say, drop super chats for questions and comments. What's up, Emery? How you doing, brother? Welcome into the stream. I need to pin. That should work. Can I have a mod? I don't think anyone can pin except me. I don't know who you are. You're not even subscribed to my channel yet, and you want a mod? You better subscribe. I couldn't join into any voice chat. Hey, since we have Gannon on here, can you make sure Emery can join in the voice chats? Can you make sure no one took that away? Fake teeth? Brother, my teeth ain't that nice to be calling them fake. I mean, crap, man. If I had fake teeth, what do I get if you don't know 5? What do you want? I'll read your super chat out loud. Is that good enough? I mean, what would you like? Reflecting pool case dropped. You tired of winning? What case? I mean, I really don't care if the case is dropped. People beat the criminal charges all the time. It doesn't mean they're innocent. Most of the time, it just means they have more money. His Discord is the Turkish Doc. You can find him on Discord. But if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you get those likes up. Do I worship Trump? No. I don't know why Democrats think we worship Trump. Listen, if you want to become a moderator, you have to stick around the channel. You have to come in every single stream. Well, sure, if you want to be a moderator, and, a $5 dono, I'll think about it. I mean, I'll make you a moderator, but if you violate any of my rules, I'll take your moderator away. I mean, we already know Democrats did what they did to the reflecting pool. Why assume I'm a Democrat? When did I assume you're a Democrat? I mean, you either voted for Donald Trump or you voted for Kamala Harris. If you voted for Kamala Harris, like it or not, you're a Democrat. We just started streaming. We haven't even been streaming for 5 minutes. How many likes do you get on YouTube? Oh, wait, 0. Did the White House ever post you on their TikTok? No, because nobody cares. The White House posted me on their TikTok. The White House seems to be watching my channel, so big ups to, the White House staff for tuning in to the best pro-Trump YouTube channel out there. Yeah, I'll tag your comment. Absolutely, brother. We don't got too many people in here. Listen, if you guys want to debate, make sure you join the Discord. The Discord is linked in the bio. Yeah, sure, Ryan. Sure. I'm all with you, man, but stop asking. I got you on that. Drop a $10 super chat. I got you on that, brother. Get the likes up. I think it's funny. The Democrat Party claims to be pro-LGBTQ, and they're constantly using homosexual references in a degrading manner. Isn't that a little bit ironic? And if you say you're willing to debate, you have to be willing to come on camera, because I need people that really stick behind their values. Stick behind your values. If you're going to say something online, you got to say it with your face out there so everyone can see. So you're proud of who you are. Join the Discord to debate. Yup. 100%. Can I even pin your comment? I'm trying to pin it. I can't even pin it because I'm not on PC, so... Oh, here we go. I can pin it like that, actually. I'm a Republican and Trump is a bot for this country. What do you mean by that? Join the Discord if you want to debate. I'm an easy guy to get in contact with. Just join the Discord. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We're literally 2 or 3 subscribers away from 36,000 followers. Yeah, I'll pin your comment, man. What's the comment? LARP, LARP, LARP? Nah, this is not live action roleplay. I'm really who I say I am. I have a question. I like subscribe. I liked Trump can get mad. What are you talking about? What do you think of J.D. Vance? I really like J.D. Vance. I think he's a very patriotic man. I really think he cares about putting his country first. I really, really do. Get those likes up there, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Let's just get to 36,000. Yeah, unfortunately, the majority of the country is just like me. And I know that sucks for the Democrats because we want mass deportations, lower taxes, a better capitalistic market. What the hell is Trump going to do with Iran? I think we're going to take on Iran. I think we're going to take on Iran, you know. We've already won. We've already won militarily wise. We've already won in multiple ways. And just showing countries like Iran we're not going to put up with their dictatorships is a big move for freedom and democracy. Even if we accomplish nothing, just showing countries like Iran that we have power and that they can't go around bullying the rest of the world is enough said. Is enough said, okay? Iran hasn't won in any metric. What are metrics? How do you say who won a war? Well, one way is casualties. A lot of people don't count casualties as winning a war because a lot of the times countries will throw their troops out there like nothing and they really won't care. Robert, you're lying. I'm not a Democrat. That would be you, brother. Not a Democrat. Now, meanwhile, Tampon Tim, aka Tim Walsh, loves PDF files. He loves Chomos. He literally said he felt bad for a PDF file rapist. That's why he pardoned him. Do you think Russia should be held responsible for invading Ukraine? I don't really look at it as the same way as you do, so the answer is probably going to be no. I liked, subscribed, and I joined the Discord. Can I get a mod? It's not that quick, brother. You have to show your dedication to this channel. You have to drop super chats. You have to show love. The rest of the world knows Iran lost, okay, brother? You people are living in delusion. You support terrorism. You support terrorists like the IRGC. I mean, you snowflakes couldn't last a single day in Iran, pre-war, even before the war. You wouldn't last a single day in Iran. Not a single day. Yet you're saying this country won the war? It's a poor attempt at rage bait. It is a really poor attempt at rage bait. January 6th was a Fed-surrection, brother. A Fed-surrection. Don't even go there. You might want to look up 2017 January 20th because the Democrats tried to overturn the election, supposedly just like the Republicans did supposedly in January 6th. But all we were doing was questioning the election and the electoral process. There's a good reason we were questioning it because there is voter fraud out there. Illegal alien immigrants are counted on censuses, which therefore goes towards the electoral college process. Listen, man, we got a lot of people out there. I'm a Democrat and I love Donald Trump. I'm a Democrat And I love Donald Trump. You ever trying to do a Nick Shirley collab? I mean, abso-freaking-lutely, but how am I going to get in contact with Nick Shirley? I mean, make it make sense. I get millions of views a month. I've been posted by the White House before. I've been posted by the United States government, the White House staffers. They know who I am. Does Nick Shirley know who I am? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest with you. Nick Shirley probably has no idea who I am. DM him? I don't think he's going to answer me, brother. I don't have very many followers on Instagram. I've been hardly posting on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Euro and Travel on Instagram, YouTube. Euro and Travel YouTube on Instagram. Besides, if the Democrats get in power and end the filibuster, exposing fraud and crime will be illegal anyways. I mean, I actually believe that 100%. Because look at all the fraud. Gavin Newsom has made it illegal to question the elections. If you question a California election or try to do an investigation, they're going to put you in the slammer. They're going to put you in jail in California. It's literally the Nick Shirley Act. The Nick Shirley Act is to ensure nobody comes and questions the elections. Trump's polling numbers are still better than Barack Obama, but we can't forget 2016, 2017, where they said Donald Trump had the lowest polling numbers in history. And then he almost won 2020. He technically did win 2020, and then he won 2024. What can I say? He's so unpopular. He keeps getting elected. Such an unpopular president. I really don't see any difference from what Trump did in his first term to what he's doing in his second term, other than he's doing a way better job. Barack Obama is married to a man, Big Mike, the first homosexual president in history. Barack Hussein Obama. We all know it. We all know. Inflation is very low right now. Wage growth is outpacing inflation. Trump did fantastic his entire term. As far as during the pandemic, he tried to do what he's doing. Listen, we've been here already for over a year and a half. And the fact that some of you guys have been sticking along for that long to purely complain about Trump shows me you have Trump derangement syndrome. We haven't engaged in any meaningful conversations. We haven't debated each other. But for some reason, you guys stick around just to tell me that you think Trump sucks over and over and over again. I cannot understand that mindset because I would never do such a thing. Even if there was a president in power that I hated, I would not go to some random YouTuber every single day saying the president sucks. What is that going to do? That's not going to change anything. If you want to watch me for entertainment purposes, I get it. I 100% get it. Can I see you typing? Yeah, I can see you, brother. What's up? Thank you for joining in. I hope you guys subscribe. Get the likes way up there. Happy Friday night, everybody. The president did no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. The president secured the border. Securing the border solves many, many problems. So does deporting illegal alien immigrants. You can debate me on Discord. You have to go through a vetting process. You join down below. You get maybe a 5 to 10 minute vetting process. It could last a day or two depending on if we want you to join in. You need to turn your camera on. And we can debate you. We will debate you 100%. 100%. But if you want to skip the vetting process and if you want to hop in right here, right now, you can drop a $50 or $100 super chat. We'll let you come in here. Christian conservatives are all not that cocky and not all that. But get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Yes, there's a lot of problems going on right now that are still unsolved. I can admit to that, but Trump is doing the best job possible. He's done better than any other president and any other politician. Trump has kept more of his promises to the American people than any other politician. Look at Sohan Mandami. He promised free subways and free buses. What happened to subways and buses? The prices went way, way, way up there. What can I tell you, man? What can I tell you? No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. Those were all election promises. He released the Epstein files. That was an election promise. He closed the borders. He built the wall. Those were election promises. If Israel is first, why did Trump agree to terms on the Gaza deal? Israel is not, America is not Israel first. We have a boatload of evidence that it's not. A boatload of evidence. If Israel was controlling America, do you really believe they would have ever allowed us to have a ceasefire on Iran? Do you really think they would have ever allowed a ceasefire on Iran? There is no chance that would ever happen in a million years. But listen, guys, it's the last day of the month. If you guys want to support the channel, you can drop some memberships, you can drop some super chats. The last day of the month is a pretty meaningful day. If you know, you know. YouTube payouts are only once a month. So this is the last day of the payout for this month. I'll go ahead and tell you that like that. Trump has the best policies. I agree. No one else has even came close to Trump's policies. I mean, if we had another candidate that had the same policies and they were Democrat, I would vote for them. I really don't care about blue and red. Even some Democrats out there are not so bad, but it's like 99.9% of Democrats are just stupid, cancerous, and really can't think of these issues like, intelligent people. But get the likes up, guys. If Trump wins the midterms, is the election rigged? I mean, it's still possible to win midterms. It's still possible to win elections if there's election fraud. Abso-freaking-lutely, it is. Good evening, gentlemen. Guys, we are very, very, very close to getting 36,000 subscribers. Did you cross the border into Spain with one of the Muslims? No, but that is pretty funny. I did used to live in Spain for about a year and some change. I left because it turned into a shithole. As you guys can see, this has been happening the entire time, but they're now just putting it all over social media, showing you guys the truth that Muslims are invading Europe. People are finally starting to wake up. Now that we got people like Elon Musk that own X, a free speech platform where people are not going to get censored, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. But join the Discord down below. I'm disappointed for Mandami for the lack of free buses. I mean, bro, that ain't even the only thing. Let's talk about the rent freezes. When you do rent freezes, you don't let the landlords know that you're going to be freezing the rents in a year or two. You do it out of the blue. You do it out of the blue. You don't just tell people, hey, landlords, I'm going to freeze your rents in about a year or two. Because guess what happens? They raise the rents. They raise the rents. It's really just simple logic. And the fact that I'm the only person that I've ever seen out there that's been pointing it out, the fact that rent freezes don't work at all, and even if they did work at all, you would have to do them immediately for them to have any serious effect is crazy. Name one policy that's good. I named you a bunch. The entire big, beautiful bill is fantastic. No tax on tips, no tax on overtimes. No Muslims, but yes, Jewish, absolutely. The Torah doesn't say to unalive Christians and Jews. The Quran says to unalive all infidels. I've looked extensively into Judaism and Islam. I've decided that Islam has a lot of violent rhetoric, a lot of misogynistic rhetoric. Hey Euro, I'm on the same page. I support the Democrat Party and the Republicans, and while I do not like the war now because I really do love peace, I love Trump's policies. I love peace too, brother. Listen, if we could all just live in happiness and peace, that would be fantastic, but I'm also a realist. I realize that's never going to happen. Even on an individual basis, you're going to be warring for your whole life. Rather it's against, people in court, rather it's in the political situation, rather it's just disagreeing with people, rather it's gaining status and multiple people attacking you and criticizing you and hating on you. Your whole life is war. There's nothing peaceful. You're not going to get out of this life alive. You're not going to leave this life alive. You're going to leave dead. Rather it's a sickness, someone takes you out, whatever it may be, you're not going to leave this world alive. When you go to heaven or hell, it's not going to be because, life is so peaceful and so innocent. It's either you're at war with a disease, or you're at war with a civilization, or you're at war with politics, or whatever it may be. But get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up. There's nothing peaceful about life, okay? You guys got to learn that. These Western people have no idea the pure violence and mayhem that they're going to have to live through throughout their entire life. I'm good. How are you? But get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up. Trump is making it a lot better. He's not going to improve your personal circumstances. He's going to lower the taxes. He's going to give you no tax on tip, no tax on overtime. He's going to give you multiple opportunities. He's going to tell you to invest your money, invest into the stock market. He's going to give you better opportunities to open up a business with less regulations, less taxes. He's going to give you opportunities, but he's not going to just come knock on your door and say, hey, I want to give you $1 million. Let me change your life. No one's going to do that except yourself. You got to be in charge of changing your own life. No one's going to change it for you. No one's going to come and save you one day. The government isn't just going to magically come say, oh, well, we're going to give you a free house and free living. That's never going to happen. I mean, you can live off welfare temporarily until you get back on your feet. But one of these days, it's going to be cut off and you're going to have to get back to the same old, same old. What about trans people? What do you want to know? No trans woman in real women's bathrooms. No trans woman in real women's sports. No trans in the military. I'm all down with all that stuff. What about trans people? If they want to be trans, they can be trans. Are trans women real women? No, they're not. Am I Jewish? What do you think? I do not practice Judaism. Yes, sir, Trump is the great. Yeah, Trump is great. Nowadays, we just have a whole generation of blames. Blame this, blame that, blame this, blame that. Boomers, Jews, Donald Trump. You just want to blame every little problem on everyone else except yourself. Look in the mirror for once and say it's your own fault. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming all these people. But subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe we've already reached 36,000 subscribers. Maybe someone can tell me if we reached it or not. I don't blame my opposition for everything. If you pass a bill that's obviously passed by Democrats, I'm going to say that you did it because you're supposed to take responsibility for it. But if it's something that you have no evidence of like Jews controlling the world, or you're just like watching Nick Fuentes night after night because you feel like you have no other choices and opportunities in life, then I don't know what to tell you. What about what do you say? What about LGBTQ? I don't care about that. Go live your life like you want to live it. If you want to live your life a certain way, you can go live it. I'm not going to mess with you. I'm not going to say to ban homosexuality or anything like that. If you want to be gay, go be gay. I think it's immoral. I'm not a fan of homosexuality, but if you're gay, we can be friends. I got no problem with it. It's just not something that I think fits my moral ethics. It's just not something that fits my moral values. But if you're gay, I'm not going to hold it against you. All right? I'm going to let you figure that out on your own. You should put the YMCA song in the background. I mean, that song is copyrighted, so the stream's going to end in like 2 seconds if I do that. I mean, plenty of gay people out there don't think trans women should go to real women's bathrooms, if you want to call that a trans right. I mean, what is a trans right? What is a trans right? Brother, if I was gay, I wouldn't care. I would just come out and admit it. Like I said, whatever it is whatever it is, but I'm not gay, man. I've had no interest in other men. In fact, I get really comfortable when homosexuals ask me all these deviant questions. Listen, we love to vote, and we're encouraging people to go door knocking. If you live in a swing state like Pennsylvania, Michigan, any of these swing states, and you're a die-hard conservative and you care about your country, you're going to do me a favor. You're going to go door knocking, or you're at least going to get out there at the bars and have conversations with people and try to change their minds on certain subjects. Proud of you. Keep it up. Jesus loves you, Trump. Help this country strive. God bless, brother. I hope you liked. I hope you subscribed. Do we have any Nick Fuentes people in here? Do we have any Fuentes supporters? Because I think you guys are just lost in the sauce. I already know why people hate Trump. Because people are looking for someone to blame their problems on. People are looking for someone to blame their problems on. Surah 47 mentions unaliving believers. I looked it up. Jesus Christ was king. Trump is great. This young man is great as well. Thank you, brother. Thank you. How is Trump the opposite of a conservative? I mean, Trump is definitely not a traditional Republican. Okay, so we do have some Nick Fuentes supporters in here. I would like to tell you guys to look at Nick Mattel. If you think Israel is such a problem, if you think Jews are such a problem, you're lost in the sauce. 9 million people do not control America, okay? Alright? I know Brittany Griner was sent to the men's prison because they were a trans and they found out they were a man. But get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you haven't. War is war. Of course there's going to be casualties. I'm all with you, brother. You can't name a single war we've ever had. I do not watch Nick Fuentes, brother. I tried to tune into the Hunter Biden versus Nick Fuentes thing, but it's like two idiots talking back and forth with each other. How can I? How can I? What's up, Patriot brother? How you doing, man? I hope you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Really appreciate it. We're almost at 36,000 subscribers. Yes, Donald Trump's felony convictions can be overturned through ongoing state court appeals. Through prosecutors maintain the verdict must stand. His legal team is actively trying to get the judgment. Okay, that would be absolutely hilarious if Trump got rid of his felonies off of his record, or he got them expunged. That would be really nice. It would be really nice if we could get voter ID passed, but apparently Democrats think it's too difficult for black or brown people or people in poor neighborhoods to get IDs. How is it too difficult for poor people to get IDs? How is it too, like, even a poor person has $20 or $10 for a driver's license. And by the way, how are you going to get food stamps or any of that stuff without a driver's license? How are you going to function in a society without an ID? How are you going to function in any society without an ID or driver's license? Trump is only deporting illegal alien immigrants. He's not deporting any immigrants. Immigrants are people that are here legally. He's deporting illegal aliens. He's deporting illegal aliens. Someone mentioned a Nick Fuentes collab. That almost makes me puke. Would I debate Nick Fuentes? Absolutely. Would I consider it a collab? No. He would probably hate me because I mog on him. I look way better than him. I'm not a short little midget that blames the Jews for all their problems like him. I mean, it's hilarious. No more EBT for illegal alien immigrant families. I'm all with you, brother. No more full health insurance. The only problem with saying no one is illegal on stolen land. The only problem with that is Native Americans didn't believe in property rights. They had no borders, they had no property rights, and they were constantly warring against each other. They were savages. They sacrificed babies. They did all kinds of savage shit. I'm not even trying to curse, but it's true. Illegal alien immigrants can collect EBT through their children. And some states give them Social Security numbers. And guess what? In places where they don't get Social Security numbers, they're birthing out a baby. That way they can get a brand new Social Security number and they can get some welfare. They can get some welfare. Is Stephen Miller a racist? No. So stop spamming that question over and over again. Trump is an incredibly successful president. Absolutely. I mean, illegal alien immigrants pretty much can get every single federal program one way or another if they try. Stephen Miller is a badass. I agree with Stephen Miller. We should no longer allow these third worlders to claim asylum in America. I'm happy that Stephen Miller set up a new asylum program where we can send these illegal alien asylum seekers to some other country. Any other country. Can't be America, but we have deals in place where they're going to allow us to send these asylum seekers to their countries. Isn't that fantastic? Get those likes up though, guys. Listen, go show us how uneducated you are and rave about Democrats being communists. Not all Democrats are communists. A lot of Democrats are against communism. But If you're a Democrat socialist, you're basically just one step away from being a communist. If you support the DSA, you're brain dead. You are stupider than stupid. You are living on welfare, not reading any books or educating yourself whatsoever. That must be a bad, bad feeling. A bad, bad feeling. Get those likes up, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to show some love, I really appreciate it. They literally use their Mexican flag. DSA is pretty close to communism, brother. Not to mention they want to abolish the presidency, they want to abolish Congress, they want to abolish Senate, they want to abolish the House of Representatives. They want to, defund the police. Who's going to protect the Democrat socialists? Who is going to protect the Democrat socialists? Well, Democrat socialists and communists have one thing in common. They both want to seize private property. Like private businesses and your wealth, they want to seize that. Elon Musk announced he will be funding the Republicans in the midterms. Haven't heard about that, but that's definitely interesting. I hope so, man. I hope he comes through for us because he's one of the main things I was counting on for the game changers, but I haven't seen him push him too much. I haven't been keeping up with Elon Musk recently, but he's definitely a big inspiration to me. I mean, both Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk, I would say, are my heroes. I've tried to debate Dean Withers multiple times. All he ever does is leave me in his TikTok queue and deny, decline. What are you going to replace police departments with? Well, what are you going to replace police departments with? They're losers. A trillionaire and a billionaire is a loser. They have like, Trump has 5 kids, Elon Musk has like 16 kids. They're both extremely wealthy and extremely financially successful. They're the most successful people literally in the world. And you're telling me that they're losers? You must be the biggest loser ever. You must be the biggest loser ever. What can I say? What do you think about Iran? I think we're winning the war. Trump made most of his money through real estate and other businesses. Get the likes way up there. If you want me to explain communism to you, join the Discord because you probably need a whooping in a debate. Okay, having a divorce or having a bankruptcy doesn't make you a loser. It just means you're going through a hurdle in life and you're going to get back up. Most of you Democrats are a couple $100 away from being bankrupt as it is. Give me a break. Give me a break. Like, hype, subscribe for more content. Get those likes up, guys. What's up? What's up, Jason? How you doing, brother? Oh, Cubans in chat saying they don't want us to vote for leftists anymore. How surprising. Inflation down, economy up, stock market up, wages up. Trump's doing a fantastic job. We should have been in Iran a long time ago. No, jobless men is way down. Just because we have a lot of people that are struggling in the chat does not prove anything about our country. Sometimes people go through stuff. I'm sorry you guys are in those situations. I hope it gets better. But at the end of the day, your personal failures or your personal experiences or your personal struggles do not represent the economy, okay? That's clear as day. Teetering on the edge of global recession. What country is in a recession right now? The only country that's in a recession right now is Canada because they're the laughing stock of the world. Only G7 nation that's even close to a recession or in a recession is Canada. They are in a recession. Is that hard to understand? Canada is in a recession. The leftists are just miserable people. How do I know they're miserable? Because they're constantly projecting their insecurities and projecting their, shitty circumstances. Interest rates have gone way down. Pretty much anyone with a decent credit score can afford interest rates at this point. I mean, it depends on how big the loan is, of course, but global famine? Global famine from what? What are you people talking about? I lived in 2 different foreign countries, and let me tell you, America is the best country hands down. I've lived in 3, so I'm all with you on that statement. I believe you 100%. Free Palestine from what? Free Palestine from Palestinians? Because if we just removed all these quote-unquote Palestinians out of Palestine, there would be freedom for whatever Arabs want to live in there. He was bankrupt, but he came out of that shit. Telling me that Trump went bankrupt is just even more evidence that he's a great businessman. I mean, who else in the entire world went $1.3 billion in debt and pulled themselves up by the bootstraps? If that isn't proof that you can pull yourself up by the bootstraps, I don't know what is. I literally don't know what is. If he can put himself in a situation where he's $1.3 billion in debt, on the verge of bankruptcy, and filed for bankruptcy, and pulled himself out of that situation, if that isn't motivation, if that isn't telling you anything is possible, then I don't know what does. And Democrats have no clue about the bankruptcy process. I mean, they're about to know because they keep complaining they can't pay their bills. They can't even pay their bills, so they're about to find out what the bankruptcy policy is like. I mean, hopefully they don't, but, you know. Get the likes up. Listen, if Trump was in the files, then that means every single Democrat in political office all covered up for him and allowed him to run in 2 elections. So that means they're all complicit on PDF activities. That is the stupidest talking point I've ever heard in my life. Stupidest talking point I've ever heard in my life. I mean, yeah, if Democrats can't handle their financial situations and they don't want to work, they literally are perfectly healthy, nothing wrong with them, and they don't want to work and they go bankrupt, why would I feel bad for that? Why would I feel bad for that? Most of the people on here don't even know what socialism is or communism is. That's why I've been begging you guys. I've been begging you, please join my Discord. Please, you guys are so uneducated, it's crazy. There is mass deportations. What do you call over 4.5 million deportations? Is that not mass deportations? Yes, I voted for Trump, obviously. Get the likes up, guys. Socialism is when you seize the means of productions. You seize the means of production, you seize private businesses, you seize all the other kind of stuff. Socialism doesn't work. Listen, if you guys think you're so intelligent, I am begging you, please join the Discord. Please. It's always the Democrats that think that the smartest people, that think they're the most educated people, that are the easiest to debate. I'll prove my point in about 2 seconds and you guys will get proven wrong over and over and over again. It's hilarious. There's no such thing as a trans girl. You're just a man. You're just a guy. Alright? I really don't care. Go cry about it. If you're 18 and plus and you want to join my Discord and debate about it, let's go. Hey, that's what's up, Scotty. That's what's up, brother. I'm pretty sure half the comments are from India. I mean, to be a Democrat, socialist, or a communist, you gotta be a freaking Indian. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. You can't even be from the United States of America. You just gotta be from some foreign nation. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. How long is the vetting process? It depends. Depends. You can join in there. It might take a couple minutes. It might take a couple days. But if you want to skip over that, you can drop a $50 super chat. But join the Discord and find out. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. I am not afraid of homosexuals. You probably don't even know what a phobia is. A phobia is an irrational fear. Irrational fear. You guys are the ones begging to debate me. The only ones begging is in the chat. Brainwashed DSA lefties. Straight up brainwashed. What Republican states are going bankrupt? Oh, you want to talk about bankruptcy? The Democrat Party, the DNC, is literally going bankrupt. I'm pretty sure they're filed for bankruptcy right now. Either that or they're pretty close to bankruptcy. The DNC has $0. $0 in the DNC. They had to put up a property for collateral for a $2 million loan. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. The DNC is going bankrupt. Who knew? The people that thought we should be spending hundreds of billions of dollars on climate change are going bankrupt. How hilarious is that? That is literally hilarious. The Democrat National Convention is going bankrupt? The Democrat Party is going bankrupt? I cannot even believe it. Listen, if you don't like America, why don't you leave? Oh wait, you can't because you don't make any money to leave. The DNC HQ was put up for a loan. Your headquarters, the Democrats had to put up their headquarters to get a fucking loan. Excuse my language, but damn, that is true. The DNC is going broke. $0. You literally had to put up your property to get a $2 million loan. That sounds like Cali? Yeah, I'm all with you, bro. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. I'm all with Trump, man. I've debated Democrats with 3 degrees, 4 degrees, and some of them don't even know what socialism is. And they're advocating for socialism, and they're jobless with 0 income. The SLP case, yeah, man, the Democrats have been funding the KKK a long time. I mean, I don't even think I got to talk about that too much, because really everyone knows the Democrats have never stopped funding the Ku Klux Klan. So what is new there, man? What is new there? Get the likes up, get the likes up. How about the Don Lemon case? Fizzle? Didn't Don Lemon go to jail? He bailed out of jail? They do live in a bubble. It's either their way or the highway. I'm all for having discussions and debates. Please join the Discord. I want some honest, good faith debates and conversations. People are shocked. They ask me, oh, are you really happy with the way the country is going? Yes, I am happy with the way the country is going. It's going fantastic. Yes, the DNC had to get a loan. They put up their property for collateral. They literally have 0 cash on the balance sheet. Do you guys want to know how much money the RNC has? The RNC is sitting on over $150 million. The RNC has $150 million in cash. And the DNC doesn't even have enough money to pay their bills. They called every single person that works with them and they said, please don't send us another bill. The DNC, we have no money. Please, the DNC, we have no money. They were calling them, begging. They're like, do not send us another bill. We have no money. We have no way of paying. Like, if that is not pathetic and embarrassing, why should we listen to these people about finances when they can't even keep their political organizations up? What do you mean I'm going to blame Joe Biden? Brother, do you guys realize Trump will still be president in 2028? Oh yeah, he'll still be president in 2029 too. 2028, 2029. It's crazy. Get the likes up though, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Haters, let me scroll up. Haters are envious and jealous of Trump's success in your stream. Of course they are. All these Democrats are jealous of every single billionaire and trillionaire. Every single Democrat watching this wishes that they were a millionaire, a billionaire, or a trillionaire. But at the same time, they're advocating to steal these people's money. They want to steal your money. Hell, they don't even care if you're a millionaire. They want to steal 60% of your wealth. The Democrat Party are trying to take your rights away. Losers hate winners. Yeah, losers do hate winners. Great guy, Elon Musk. I'm a huge advocate for Elon Musk. I've been like that way before the presidency. What's up, Lee Sunset Boulevard? How you doing, brother? Get those likes up, though. Oh, I do not live in an apartment, sir. That's pretty funny that you would say that. No, I do not live in an apartment. Democrats don't even got $100 in their bank account talking about Euro and Travel lives in an apartment. No, I do not. That is hilarious, though. That is hilarious. It's for Israel to take over the world. No, Israel's not trying to take over the world, you freaking nuts conspiracy theorist. Democrats are living in mama's basement saying I'm living in mama's basement. I don't even know how that's a burn anymore. Literally, the 50% of people under 30 are living with their parents. And you know what? If they want to do so and if they have a close relationship with their parents, let them do it. But I don't live in mama's basement. I don't live in dad's basement. And that's hilarious. It's the Democrats coping. You keep saying that, not even realizing 50% of the Democrats under 30 live with their mothers. I mean, I don't know why you keep using that as an insult to a guy that doesn't even live with his parents. That's hilarious. Get the likes up, get the likes up. Oh, now you guys are saying tiny room. Well, luckily I have lots of other rooms to record in, right? Thoughts on Ron DeSantis? If you live in your camper and truck, that's awesome. I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and judge people's living circumstances. I'm not here to do that. Am I going to watch the new Spider-Man movie? No, because it's Disney. I don't like Disney. I hate Disney, honestly. Disney is trash. Disney is absolutely trash. But get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Where did you get the flag from? You can just get this from Amazon, to be honest with you. You can just get this from Amazon. 50%, you mean 80% of Democrats live with their parents? Like, once again, I'm not going to crap on anyone. Everyone's situations are different. And especially if you're a man, it's a little bit different than a woman. I believe, most women should probably live with their parents until they get married. Or if they want to get a roommate, that's all nice and fine. But women out there that are living with their parents, it's a little bit different than a man, okay? Disney has betrayed America. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're a young man out there, I will absolutely encourage you to try to get out of your parents' house and try to travel and try to live your life and live a good life. All right, I'm all about that. I think anyone can change their situation as long as they work hard and they're motivated and they have a goal in mind. Disney adults are the most happiest people. No, they are not, brother. The Disney adults, I'm not even going to say they're miserable because they're really not miserable. They're like just full-blown delusional happy. And they're also a little bit, strange. Disney adults are a little bit strange. I mean, look at Lily Tino. That's the type of people you have going to Disneyland as a 30-plus-year-old adult with no kids. I mean, it's just strange. Yeah, I feel you, man. A lot of younger people out there, especially if you're in New York or California, it is hard to move out. If you're in California or New York, it is hard. I'm not going to crap on you. Listen, there's a lot of conservatives out there that I know that are watching, okay? Times are different. Your time will come, okay? Sometimes you just got to wait until your time comes. It's not going to happen overnight. Try to use your time wisely. Try to educate yourself. Try to better your life. You're going to get put in a circumstance, especially if you're willing to work any job, you're going to be put in a circumstance where you're going to make some money. Especially if you go into blue collar stuff, like welding or construction or anything like that. Total legal immunity for ICE? Do they have total legal immunity? If they had total legal immunity, I would all be up for that. I don't have any problems with ICE having total legal immunity. This generation is full of college graduate with useless degrees and no skills. I'm all with you, brother. I agree with you 100%. There is a need for HVAC and electrical and plumbing, and there is basically little need for college degrees unless you're talking about becoming a doctor. We do need people in the medical field, but I would say medical field and HVAC, plumbing, electrical. That's what's needed right now. If you want to make some high-paying dollars, if you want to move out before you're 25 years old, then I can 100% recommend you go to HVAC or electrical. That's all I got to tell you. College doesn't even teach you how to make money, so if you're it really doesn't. So it really doesn't teach you too much unless you want to be, like I said, a doctor or engineer or anything like that. It's just kind of useless to a point. College isn't always about making money off what you go to college. That's exactly what college is about. Unless your parents are really wealthy, unless your parents are millionaires, the only purpose to go to college is to make money off your degree. And if there's not a return on investment on your degree, then it's pointless. You can self-educate yourself way beyond a college education. If you sit down for 4 years, for 8 hours a day, reading books about whatever you want to learn about, you're going to probably become just as educated, if not more educated, than if you got a college degree. Get the likes up, guys. I wonder, at your own travel, can you cure people of anti-Semitism? If so, I have a friend that needs cured. Brother, that's a difficult situation to be in. I've never cured anyone of anti-Semitism. I've changed people from Democrat to Republican, but as far as curing anti-Semitism, I don't think that's possible. Stop spamming. That's probably why your chats got deleted, because you spam. College isn't supposed to teach you how to make money. College is to educate yourself. Educate yourself about what? The whole point of college is to either learn how to make money, get a degree that's going to make you money. Other than that, there is no point of it. You're just coping. You're just coping. Because I know people with 3 or 4 college degrees, and I'm smarter than them, and I'm doing better than them. You're just coping. There's nothing else to tell you. You just feel bad, you're in debt, and you're making no money. That's just coping, man. Literally just coping. I know for a fact that multiple people that have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on their education are not as smart as me. I'm not trying to sound ignorant. I'm not trying to sound arrogant. I'm not the smartest apple. I'm not the smartest apple in the bunch, but I am smarter than a lot of these people that spent tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on degrees. Liberal men normally are weak as fuck. That's 100% true. Like I told you, college is about money. Unless you're a Nepo baby, unless your parents are rich, college is about making money and learning to make money. There's literally no other point of it. If you're going to get educated, about what? What are you going there for? A friend of mine damn near went bankrupt on a master's degree in English, currently at manager at Publix. This generation is so messed up. College is overpriced. Unless you're becoming a doctor or a lawyer, then you're never going to get your return on it. Never, ever, ever, unless you're a doctor, lawyer, engineer, or some kind of other field where you can make 6 figures right off the bat or in the first couple years. But get those likes up. Trades is the way to go. I'm always pushing it. I'm always encouraging it for younger kids. You can read your books at home. You don't need teachers, especially assistants, to educate yourself in humanities and social sciences. Sorry, not sorry. Why do the majority of people go to college? Because they're taught if they go to college, they're going to have a better chance at getting a job. That's not the reality of the circumstance. A lot of people that have bachelor's degrees, there's even a statistic, there's even a study out there. People that are graduating college now that have bachelor's degrees have the same rate of unemployment as someone without a bachelor's degree. That's 100% correct. This is not a new war. Who is going to cater to my feelings if I don't have a professor? I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. I agree, but please prove that you are smart. Then come debate me. Come debate me. The best way I can prove my intelligence is proving your whole ideology incorrect. That's my way of proving my intelligence. I'm really good at proving my points in conversations. I may not be the best speaker in the world, but I've handled myself pretty well over a 1.5 year time span of doing debates with you guys. I appreciate that. Stay lucky, everyone. Stay lucky. Please, able-bodied Americans, get a job. You will feel much better. I agree with you. Until your business or your side hustle takes off and turns into your job, you should 100%. Never going to change. Yeah, I agree. Can I debate about literature? Sure. What do you want to debate about literature? There's probably not too much we disagree about. I'm not saying I'm an English, major. I probably don't know as much about English and philosophy as a lot of people. But as far as having conversations about politics, and common sense arguments and stuff with stats and statistics, anything in my range of political sphere, I'm very, very good at debating it. No, Spider-Man from Sony distributed by Disney. Yeah, F Sony, F Disney. I'm all with you, man. I'm not watching that trash. They oversaturated the Spider-Man market. They're releasing all these different Spider-Man movies left and right. One with the black kid, one with a cartoon, one live action. It's just crazy. Stan Lee is rolling in his grave. Stan Lee is rolling in his grave, man. What can I tell you? Stan Lee is literally rolling in his grave. Get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up. You're good at yelling, manipulating, and lying? Come join my Discord. I love when people, that's the weakest debate topic. That's the weakest debate tactic there is. Just calling someone a liar. You're almost certainly proving my point that I'm not lying. Because if I was lying, you would say I'm lying about this or I'm lying about that. But since there is nothing to say like that, you just make a generalization saying I'm lying. Because you have nothing to prove. Yeah, I know there's chaos in Spain. Believe it or not, it's always been like that, guys. It's always been like that. But can we get those likes up, guys? Can we get those likes up? Yeah, Charlie Kirk was hella smart. Man had no college education, and he never lost a debate against any single college student. Yeah, it's too much fake Spider-Man left and right. It's sad. Yeah, these are all fake Spider-Mans. There's only 2 real Spider-Mans. One of them was Tobey Maguire. Someone was Tobey Maguire. Get those likes up. What debate did Charlie Kirk ever lose? I've never, ever seen a single debate where Charlie Kirk lost. California is very unaffordable, but luckily I'm partially blind in a wheelchair. I get Section 8 in housing. I'm truly blessed. God bless you, David, man. People like you deserve more welfare benefits, while the people that are able-bodied deserve less welfare benefits. Many people get it misconstrued, and they think that I'm against cutting all welfare in Section 8. That's 100% wrong. I want to take welfare away from able-bodied people and give it to people that are, partially blind and in wheelchairs. No degree, no high school diploma. I'm a forklift operator, almost 30 an hour, building a side hustle. Who's the dummy? Who's the dummy now? Definitely the liberals telling you to go to college and get $100,000 in debt. He had to forfeit his last debate. Which last debate? The last debate I had, the guy left. Oh, you're talking about the one where they unalived Charlie Kirk, so you're mocking someone's death, basically. Welfare is socialism. Are you socialist? No, welfare is not socialism. That's not anywhere in the definition of welfare or socialism. There's no mention of welfare in socialism. There's no mention of socialism in welfare. Hurting your own country isn't the answer. Even if you want to argue it's a socialist program, not a policy, that's fine. But I don't think it's socialism. I'll just put it clear as day. Welfare is a good thing, but it can be abused. I believe it's highly abused. He was going on about beef prices under Biden. Beef was around $5 per pound, and beef was around 55. No, beef was around $2.89, around $3 some change. When Biden left office, it was $6. Or $5.55. I'll even concede that. From $3 to $5.55. So mentally ill people should be forced to work. Depends on what mental illness. People would consider depression mental illness. Yeah, you should work if you have depression. Depends on what mental illness you're talking about. Like schizophrenia? Probably not. But depression? Yeah, probably. I am going to eat dinner soon, but I will come back. I will come back, guys. We got about another minute. If you guys got any questions, comments, I'll be back, though. You can drop some super chats if you want to show some love or some memberships. It is the last day of the month, guys. If you want to show show some love to the channel and drop me some memberships or super chats, I'd appreciate it. You could be a good debater if you learn about logical fallacies. I know a little bit about logical fallacies. I know a little bit about them. I've been learning more about them. What time am I going to be on? Lots of arguing and not a lot of joining the Discord. Yeah, why aren't you guys joining the Discord? Join the Discord. All these people love to argue in the chat, but they're a little bit intimidated as far as joining the Discord. And when people do join the Discord, for whatever reason, they're like extremely intimidated to turn on their camera. Not Polish, brother. I have 0% Polish DNA. But I was born in America. I only wanted to deport illegal alien immigrants out of this country. I have no... Brother, you ain't even Roman, brother. You ain't even Roman. There's not a single person on this earth that's alive that's 100% Roman. And if they are, I would love to hear about them. And Poland is a great place anyway. I agree with that. Quick question. Who discovered Charlie Kirk through long-form content? Probably not me. I discovered him through short clips. But I did watch his longer clips in his videos. I love my Polacks. 100% American. All I bleed is red, white, and blue. I'm all with you, brother. Alright, not a lot of you guys are joining in the Discord. So we will hop up out of here in another minute or two. If you think you know more than me, join the Discord. Don't open your mouth and start to yapping. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Join the Discord. Link in the bio. Link down below. Let's get to it, boys. Let's get to it. Anyway, I think it's about time to go, eat dinner. I'll give you guys, we're looking on the dot, 60 seconds. We got 7 new members in the last hour. Not a lot of them want to debate, do they, though? Join the Discord down below. I don't care about boosting my Discord, brother. I'm just here to debate you. I don't make any money off Discord. I don't charge anything to join the Discord. It makes no difference to me. Either way, my Discord is going to continue to grow. There's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Probably about 30 minutes to an hour. I can't really tell you how long, but more likely an hour. Democrats have anxiety. They need their anxiety pen. Where's your anxiety pen? Grab your vapes, smoke your little nicotine, and come on the stream. Alright, guys? The Great Experiment. Yeah, please join the Discord. Wait, what kind of dinner? I'll tell you what kind of dinner. What is that stuff called? Can't even remember. Like that Chinese food, the Chinese noodles with pork. So there you go. I'll tell you what I'm eating. It's going to be good. So I'm excited to eat it. I think it's almost ready. So we'll see. Republicans are snowflakes? No, I'm not a snowflake. I've never been a snowflake. You can't hurt my feelings. Oh, I stay far, far, far away from TV dinners. Not gonna lie though, I like my occasional chicken nugget. Maybe not, Jacob. Something like that. Maybe not, I'll just say. I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. I like to have my privacy. Spain, self-inflicted. Yeah, that's why I left Spain. They're a real liberal government. I think Spain has the worst government in Europe, to be quite frank with you. After living there for 1.5 years and watching Barcelona go from kind of scummy like New York City to full-blown terror town. Full-blown terror town. I've seen one person shank themselves in their stomach multiple times and bleed all over the place. It was horrific. Filet and salad every night of the week. I like that too, man. I'm all with you. What's a snowflake, libtards? Yeah, they don't know. They don't even know what a snowflake is because we invented that shit. Spain is a joke, man. I'm with you all the way. Spider-Man was my least favorite character. He's so boring and the movies are really bad. I like Tobey Maguire, but other than that, it's kind of trash. It was a great nation. Spain was a great nation, man. Listen, join the Discord. I want some good faith debates, good faith conversations from some of these quote-unquote intelligent Democrats. I hope you guys join. Even if you're Republican, you can join the Discord. I'll give it to you there. I'm going to hop out of here now, though. It's been a little bit longer. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. We'll be back, though. Make sure you turn on that notification bell. Check out the shorts because I posted the shout out that the White House gave me. And I'll be back in a bit.